I just had a few thoughts. Um, so a few weeks ago, I was watching an interview at the Breakfast Club. They had presidential candidate Andrew Yang on, and he's running on the platform of giving Americans, every American over the age of 18, $1,000 a month. So when you hear that, your ears perk up, and it's like, cause nigga, I could use $1,000 a month. That's great. Um, and but the reason being was that he said that he recognizes where this country is headed in terms of like employment and big businesses and employment. So basically, the the age that we're about to head into is the age of artificial intelligence. So basically, robots will now take the place of like regular everyday jobs. So let's say the example he used was trucking. So you know how trucking is a great job. It's actually one of the most consistent ways if you do it for a long time to become a millionaire. But they're actually working on trucks now that will allow you that will allow a robotic truck to be able to travel from, let's say, Chicago to Detroit to California, like, and it will be more efficient because it will be less accidents and different things of that nature. um, and then also you don't have to give a robot benefits and different things of that nature, time off, different things of that nature. um, so a company, fiscally, it would make more sense to go towards the artificial intelligence way. And you see it with different things where, like, we have the stores that have no cashiers no more. We have people getting packages delivered by robots and different things of that nature. So if, like, we have to recognize that this is what's going to become of our country, and more importantly, why this affects African Americans so much. He actually even said a statistic that in 30 years, the the median for African American households will be zero. Zero. So the middle of the pack will be making zero. That will be the income. Now, you have to understand that if jobs are becoming obsolete, then where are the jobs gonna go? Like, it's like they don't disappear, they just evolve to something else. So those who are helping these companies make these artificial intelligent robots and different things of that nature, the engineers that help make it, safety managers, and as people making it and different things of that nature, or as mathematicians and different things of that nature, that's where the jobs are gonna go, and that's why Nipsey Hussle is so important. What Nipsey saw was ahead of our time. And he recognized that if we did not get started right now, we were going to be screwed as an African American community. We were going to be done for. Because if we lost the ability to like make our money like doing these like manual labor jobs, which are going to be obsolete in a few years, like, we were going to be done. You feel me? Like, there'll always be, jobs like social service and different things of that nature, but where the jobs and where you're going to be able to really make money and flourish and different things of that nature was in those fields. And that's why his programs for kids was so important. And that's why Vector 90 was so important. Like, when we lost Nipsey, we lost more than music. He was bigger than music. Like, we lost a leader who was walking it. We've had so many leaders that we can point to their speeches. We can point to like so many things that they've said, but we can't point to too many things that they did. And to lose Nipsey the way we lost him is just extremely tragic, and be honest, it hurts. So it's our job, for those who recognize it, to say we can't allow his dream and his blueprint to just die off. Because if we do, we screwed. He was for us. The man was for us. He thought bigger than himself. You got to think he's a millionaire chilling in the hood. What you think he doing that for? Like, he not doing it for himself. He doing it for us. So that's why it's just like, to lose Nipsey is bigger than music. I mean, he was so ahead of his time. And even to think like, in music, he was ahead of his time, like way ahead of his time. Just to think like, man, the man was a millionaire on all his publishing, everything, and never had a certified radio hit, but he owned 100% of who he was. Now, and it's just like, for those people who don't know, like, royalties and publishing is really how you gonna make money on the back end. Like when you chilling at the crib, 40 years from now, and somebody want to sample your music, or somebody wants to put your music on a commercial, or somebody you sang your song somewhere and they got paid for it. That's how you get paid. Not, it's just like touring and stuff like that. That's for right now. Nipsey saw ahead of that. That's why he just so, this loss was just like so impactful. So, man, we got to fight hard to keep his dream alive and get our kids, like, man, focused on stemming. Like, get them focused on that, because it's just like, if we don't, we gonna fail them, and we gonna let this man's legacy die when he was totally and completely for us. So yeah, man.